What's up, everybody? I'm at REDRUP Festival in Manchester, and I'm with Rae of Artio. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, all good, all good. Yeah, you were saying just before we started that you only got here today. Are there any bands you're looking forward to seeing today when you can?
I really want to catch Vocalist. I'm gutted I can't watch High Regard. Good friends of mine, they're playing right now.
Right now, yeah.
So I hope you're having an amazing set. And I want to catch Under Oath as well. And if I have time to catch anyone else, I will. But those are my big three currently.
They're the big three.
My big three.
Cool, cool. And how do you feel about being part of like the lineup this year?
Oh, it's a great lineup.
Yeah.
It's really cool. I mean, we're Leeds local, so it's also nice to travel to a festival that's nearby, which is really good. Yeah, it's great. I have no complaints about the lineup from me.
Yeah. I think it's good as well. It's kind of like different, isn't it? You've got the little, I don't know how much you explore, but there's like a little games area. There's like master classes and shops.
I am yet to quest, but I've heard that there's good things going on.
Yeah. So between stage 1 and 2, there's like a few like video game, like arcade block things. And then if you go to the top floor, there's like a little cafe with like vegan bakery stuff, and there's some video games you can play up there as well. Some master classes and some like instruments and stuff you can look at and play around with.
That sounds very fun. And if I have time, I'm not leaving that room. I'm going in and I ain't coming out.
Have a little play around, yeah. And yeah, you played Download Festival a few weeks ago as well. Yeah. That must have been amazing.
It was. Am I allowed to swear?
You can swear whatever you want.
It was sick as fuck. It was the best. I think probably the best show of our lives. I think.
Right.
Very closely followed by Vocalist Manchester. O2 Ritz. Love you, Vocalist. Very closely followed by that, but I think it was probably the best show ever.
Yeah. I'm. It's like the biggest like rock alternative music festival in the country, isn't it? So it's like
no biggies.
Yeah, no pressure on the stage.
No pressure. No, it was amazing. I had the best time.
Yeah. So you just a little over a year ago now, you put out your debut album, Babyface.
Babyface.
How are you feeling? Now you've kind of had some time to you self-sit with the songs, the fans sit with the songs, and look back at that album. Like, how do you feel about it? What's your thoughts on Babyface?
Oh man, I love that album. I mean, because it was written like years before we even released it anyway.
Right.
And like some of those songs were written before Pyro Kid EP even came out. So like we've been sat with them for a while, but obviously the songs change when you give them to the world.
Yeah.
And like your perception of them changes. I think everyone's perception of their own song changes depending on how it's perceived by the people you give it to.
Yeah.
So like they've grown with me, but I love those songs. I love that album. That like the whole narrative and the visual story of that is still like one of my proudest things I've ever done.
Yeah.
And like I learned a lot during that as well, and we're currently in the production of the next set of stuff right now, and all the things that I like loved doing and hated doing on the last body of music, like I'm learning from that and implementing, I think, the best skills I've taken from that, because it's all a learning curve at the end of the day.
Definitely is.
And the album turned 1 year old when we were in Europe this year on tour.
Cool.
And it was amazing, and we were just like sat outside going, oh, it's the 1 year anniversary of the album, that's good, isn't it? Oh my God, we're in Europe for the 1 year of our album. That's mad.
That is
and then
amazing.
we just played the sickest show ever in, I think it was Hamburg was 1 year.
Right.
We played one of the album songs we don't play a lot.
Yeah.
And it was just to a room of people that were like mad for it, and it was brilliant. So yeah. I think it's aged very well so far. And I'm happy. I'm proud of it still.
Yeah, especially like the kind of thing it's achieved for you guys, like the growth and the opportunities, like playing festivals like this, like playing things like Download Festival. It's just incredible.
It's cool. I love that album. It's my little baby.
Yeah. And you put out some more new music recently, like a new single, Split Soul.
Yeah, we did Split Soul. We did Day of Ivor with Beauty School. We did Turn Back to Me with As It Is. We put out our cover of Hometown for the 10 year of Blurry Face of Roxanne and 21 Pilots.
Yeah.
Been a busy time.
Yeah, definitely.
It's been awesome.
Yeah. And so, I mean, you kind of alluded to it a minute ago, but I guess this is in a way leading up to the next phase.
Split Soul is its own thing.
Okay.
She's her own woman, and she's independent. But it's yes and no.
Right.
It very much leads to it, but it's nothing to do with it.
Right, it's kind of like a connecting bridge.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm just kind of using it to fuck with people a little bit. Like it's very much in that universe, but it doesn't belong to the next body of music.
Right.
And because it's for a game. It's for a game called Carnival Bazaar by a company called Studio Cryptid in Germany. So like we wrote that as the opening theme and the demo trailer for that game.
Cool.
So it's really, really cool. And it's awesome. But it's like not to do with my own universe that I'm building.
Right.
She just kind of sat on the outskirts slaying, but she's not in there yet.
Bit of a, a unique addition to the catalog.
Oh yeah, I mean it's a standalone single. It doesn't belong to anything else, but it's absolutely like mine, and I love her, and it's amazing. So yeah. Yeah.
Well, I don't know how much you can or even want to say, but what you're looking for in terms of the next phase of Artio? Like, are we going EP? Are we going album? Or what directions are we taking?
I can't say what that is.
Right.
But we are an album band. And we waited many, many EP cycles to do an album.
Right.
And I don't want to go back to not being an album band. And we might be playing a new song today that I'm going to play and not mention.
Right.
I can't really say much because it's all kind of happening right now.
Yeah.
And the things that we like, I mean, I've been teasing shit all festival season with writing on clothing and photography and things I've been saying. Yeah. So it's absolutely things are happening, but you have to find out when I'm ready to tell you.
So there's lots of Easter eggs out there for people to find. They just need to...
I'm the king of Easter eggs, to be honest with you. They're everywhere.
Well, you mentioned as well the 21 Pilots cover of Hometown. First off, like, how was that experience? And also, I think, didn't you take some like samples of like being around in Leeds and
stuff? I love it when people do research. Yes, we did. That was mental. That was an unbelievable experience. We got asked to do that December 2024, and I just cried like in front of James. Like, he was like, "Do you want to be part of this thing?" And I just was like, "What the fuck?" It was unbelievable. And Rock Sound have supported us for a long time, and I really, really love those guys. But yeah, it was crazy. We sampled 2 construction sites from Leeds City Centre, one outside my favourite restaurant called Little Tokyo, and then one just near the Royal Armouries, because I just walk about everywhere. Leeds is a very walkable city. Yeah. And it was just like atonal like sounds,
like,
and I was
drilling
like, just drilling in like weird kind of clicky. I like industrial sounding stuff.
Right.
And I just heard it and I was like, intro. Yeah. And then I was like, because I send Ewan's our drummer and producer. I send him just like videos and voice notes all the time, but just random shit I want to sample with no context. Yeah. And I just sent him that and I was like, Hometown. And he went, what do you mean? And then I was like, I want to put our hometown in Hometown.
In Hometown, yeah.
And that's been really cool to do. And we like filmed the making of the whole thing. Yeah. And that's on our YouTube as well. Yeah. It was just surreal. I got the physical mag a couple days ago and like instantly got home and framed it and I just stared at it all day. Yeah. I was just like, wow.
That's amazing. I wonder, do you know if the guys in 21 Pilots have checked it out yet?
I mean, I think they had to greenlight everything.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
I mean, it's just cool as fuck that I get to be part of their legacy in any way. Yeah. Like, they're such an influential band to me. And I mean, to like this whole generation of the scene, like, you know, their Pilots are massive and amazing and inspirational. Yeah. So it's just so cool that like we get to be on that record and it's like CD as well. Like it's immortal. Yeah. It's so cool. I've not even taken mine out the wrapping. It went straight in a frame.
Just staying there. Yeah.
So it's awesome. Yeah. I'm very grateful and like it's cool if they know who we are. I mean, they mentioned that because they themselves are very much for the scene, and they mentioned in their like writing that like it's really lovely when other bands like sign off on shit for them and like having a tribute album is really big. So it's lovely to know that all the bands that care about it, they also care. Yeah, it's just lovely. It's just artists coming together to celebrate an amazing album, and I love it. It's great.
Well, hopefully it's a small stepping stone to supporting them.
Yeah, that would be sick as fuck. To be fair, they are amazing live. I've seen them 3 times now. I saw them on the Clancy tour most recently, and then I saw them on the Blurry Face tour 10 years ago.
Wow, okay. So that must have been such a full circle moment to then.
You have no idea. like I rang, because I couldn't tell anybody, obviously, because it's very, very much like hush hush. And my high school best friend, who I started my first band with, in my garage, in my parents' house, and like went to all these shows with, went to 21 Pilots with, as soon as it happened, I like texted her, and she was like, "Oh my God." And I was like, "I know, I've been trying to tell you." Yeah. So yeah, it was very, very special for me. Same with As It Is though. Like I keep saying I'm on 2 like tribute 10-year albums to like massive influential bands of my teenage years. Yeah. Crazy shit.
Yeah. I wonder who'll be next.
I don't know. I think I've peaked. Yeah. It's all downhill from here.
Well, I mean, you say that, but Reading Leeds around the corner as well.
Oh, that old thing. Yeah, I'm very excited for that. That's also full circle. I think I'm living in a time loop. Yeah. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, just take it all as it comes and just try and like appreciate the moment. Yeah.
Oh, 100%. It's very cool. We're very excited for Reading and Leeds as well. We've been going to that since we were kids. So
well, it's on your doorstep, isn't it? So.
Yeah, I mean, Reading's not so much. But,
but Leeds,
just a bit down the road. But yeah, Leeds is something that me and you and especially have been going to like every summer since we were like 14, 15. So like it's hallowed ground for us. So we're very excited to be playing as well.
Yeah, and then once you finish up, you can just go straight home. You don't have to worry about.
I'm gonna watch Chapel Roan and Hosier.
Yeah.
And then I'll go home. I'll just be like, oh, thanks, mate. Bed.
Yeah, shoot off. So, what else have you guys got planned for the rest of 2025?
Finishing the cool shit. Touring with As It Is in September. That's going to be really fun. They're doing Never Happy in Full, which means you get Turn Back to Me featuring me every night, which is going to be so cool. And yeah, just some stuff's coming out. I can't tell you when or what, but it's coming.
Things are happening.
We're just in the middle of loads of video shoots right now, and I had loads of fake blood stains on my hands, and I was like, are they going to come off before I do the festival? We were like, if not, put more on, do the whole thing.
Exactly.
But yeah, I'm clean. But yeah, it was very good. Very good video shoot time. Things are happening. You'll find out.
No. Awesome. Well, Rae, thank you so much. Really
Thank
appreciate
you for having me.
Any final words before you let you go and enjoy Radar?
Have a good day.
Wise words.
I don't know. You put the autistic on the spot.
I'm sorry.